We're totally muted. This is a good
Are we
stream,
unmuted
and I'm
now?
a good host. Yeah, we're unmuted.
Okay, good. Hello, everybody. We're here. Let's start this over. Hi.
Here, let's hit the intro and everything, and we'll talk through it. Here's the countdown.
All right, here's the countdown. We got it.
We've been up since 6. We've
been up since 6, and you guys need to appreciate us for it. And clearly, you can tell.
And we had the party lights going and everything.
It's okay.
It's
all right. It's all right. We're good. We're good. We're coming back in. We're dancing.
Thanks. I'm so glad you were paying attention to chat because I was not.
I did. Well, to be fair, I only looked over recently and I was like, oh, wait a minute. That's a bunch of people telling us we're muted.
Yeah, I was like, wow, we're so prepared.
We're so prepared.
Anyways,
we're
how are you
professionals.
guys?
We've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, we know what we're doing. Okay.
Blame the cat. We'll blame the cat. Bar
Always
Talk. It was
the cat.
absolutely Bar Talk's fault.
It wasn't me. I'm going to go back to our schedule.
Yes.
Angela
Blood Bowl.
commenting on the name that you guys gave my team, Clap Givers. That was, we had some suggestions from chat and we ran a poll and that was what they chose.
I mean,
So
it's
this is
very
your
appropriate for the Nurgle team. It's very appropriate for the Nurgle team. Also, how dare you have men calling me out like that? How dare.
But yeah, everybody got to name their teams, and this is what we came up with.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's some good options in there, so you guys can see what types of teams we're gonna have.
So we do have orcs, just no goblins. Are they black orcs or is it a normal orc team?
You know, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I think it's just normal orcs. That was what he said. That was what Michael Dunsmore said.
All right.
So Michael is the guy who put together that amazing table at Maelstrom Mixer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude,
he'll be here and we can ask all the questions to him that you guys want.
I also need to talk to him about that because there is literally a badass scene in Space Marine 2 where there is a terrain section that is literally like his board.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you should
so
recreate it. You should like adjust this a little bit to have a little bit of Zinchian fire or something.
Yeah.
Because it's a tomb world. So there's a bunch of like graves and stuff all over it.
That's cool.
And it was just so cool. No spoilers, but it was a broken segments and you had to use your jump pack to jump between them. And it was so cool and it reminded me of that terrain board that he did. So
yeah. Cool.
I'm glad he's going to be here later.
So he'll be here. Yeah. And then Dan is also a local friend. He is kind of the Blood Bowl guy, like the Blood Bowl guy. Yeah.
Oh, and he's running dark. Yeah, he's in blood.
He's going to win.
If he's running dark elves, yeah, he's a Blood Bowl guy. Everybody that I have met that runs elves in general or Skaven know what the fuck they are doing.
Yeah. No Skaven this time.
I'm
a little surprised.
I'm excited for the Chaos Dwarves.
Yeah.
I want to see the old ones because they just announced the new ones.
Okay.
Like they just announced.
That's right.
There will be goblins in that actually.
Okay.
Unless he does that. I have a goblin board that I was sent by a patron and I forgot them today. But I will be bringing them next time for our first game when Meg and I actually have ours.
Yeah.
And I have the necromantic horror pitch. I have the goblin pitch, and I think I have the dwarf pitch. So I'm really excited to bring those for people to be able to use.
Yeah, that's awesome. One last thing. So Bryce donated a couple of unopened boxes of Army, so we're going to give one away today. Yay! So stick around. There's going to be a magic word that you plug into chat, and then you'll be entered to win. So yeah, check that out. It's the.
I like you started. You were just.
I'm like, there's a price on it. I gotta rip that off.
We'll just cover
just
the
open the whole thing. Yeah. Champions of Death, the Shambling Undead. So that could be yours.
A really great team.
Yeah.
One of the ones I started with. Lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Everyone's eligible. There's no restrictions here. So. Make sure you guys stick around for that. We'll go over it soon. Angela, why don't we take a look at your team?
Yeah, my bumpers.
Yeah. We can talk through that a bit.
Yeah, look, I brought them here.
Oh yeah, I even marked out
the
space for your camera. I was trying to be on top of it.
So these are my I've completed a portion of the army. Or the team. Sorry, they're not an army. Let me use the proper term.
We keep doing that.
I have completed a portion of the team. The majority of them actually are done. It's the vampires that I haven't finished.
Okay.
The linemen, my thralls, are completed. And as you can see, the beautiful. I actually really like this team. So the reason I chose this Because you want me to talk about why I chose the team, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So
We'll be talking about it later too.
Oh well, then
But
I'll save it.
whatever
No,
you
no,
want.
I'll save it. I'll wait. I'll wait. They're just beautiful.
They're
I chose
really
them because they're
nice.
beautiful.
Yeah, and you did such a nice job. They look very
Thank you.
Interview with the Vampire.
They are.
Yeah.
This guy in particular is one of my favorites. Is it this one for the focus?
Let's see. There's a button back here.
Oh, it's a button. Okay,
Just
my
hold
bad.
it down until it focuses.
Got it. Because I just wanted to show this guy off in particular because everybody, while I was painting him on my channel, because I did this guy on stream, was saying that he looks like Riff Raff from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
so
okay.
the director.
Yeah.
The character the director plays. And I completely agree. So I painted him up specifically to look as much like him as possible because the hair was totally spot on.
Yeah.
But these are my humans. My humans. Now I have completed one vampire. This guy here.
Yeah, he's cool.
I guess I should turn him this way so that he's not sideways for you.
He looks great.
This is my vampire thrower. I did a painting tutorial on him. So if you are interested in seeing how I specifically did this, it's very simple. But you can watch the tutorial. It's over on my channel. But I'm really enjoying the vampires. I'll talk more about why specifically I chose them later. Anybody who's a fan of my channel will know why I chose them.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about that later.
That's good. We should.
Thank you, Red Panda.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Red Panda.
I
heard about
appreciate you sending them for me. Sending them to me because this was a gift from Red Panda.
That's awesome.
And I am very grateful for it because it's a really cool team. I think I just punched my mic. I'm sorry if there was a there. But yeah, I really like this team. It's super awesome.
Yeah. Really quickly before we get to the news.
Yes.
Rudy, thank you for the 5 memberships. We were enjoying our party lights before the stream. And then thank you again for the super chat. We were enjoying these at the start of the stream when you couldn't hear us. Good afternoon from Tampa, Hobby Night and Hobby Collab fam. I can only stick around for an hour today and wanted to show my support. I may ask a question later.
Excellent.
There's more party lights. I wonder who that was from. Thank you, Rudy. Rudy has sent us a ton of gifts as well, like especially for Blood Bowl recently.
Nice.
Yeah, we have a bunch of stuff.
It's a very like the community for Blood Bowl. Like I just want to shout you guys out as a whole. You make Blood Bowl so fun. Like, not only is Blood Bowl legitimately my favorite game system from Games Workshop, like, just period. It is the game that I will go to, and if somebody wants to play it the most, I will definitely play it.
Yeah.
Or at least I'm trying to be that way about it, because I really like it. Like, every time I've played it, I've had nothing but a good time, and I always get really good stories out of it. But also, the community is some of just the most accepting, like, patient and generous, like, portion of GW's community out there. So just thank you guys.
That's awesome. Yeah, you're right. We have this guy, Liberty Fires, who hangs out a lot, and he took it upon himself to teach me, who's terrible at every game, even if she loves them, at Nova. We went to Nova Convention, and we hung out in the board game room, and he taught me and Pat and
couple other
KK
people.
was there. Yeah, like, just so patient and like just so excited that we're getting into it. Like they just want to see it.
Yeah, they just want to
I think see other people enjoying it.
Exactly. It's because GW like rarely talks about this system unless they have a new team to show off, and then it's we're going to show a brief trailer, we're going to have an article on Warhammer community, then we're never going to talk about them again.
Yeah, pretty
That's what
much.
happens. That's what happens.
Yeah. Thank you, Soups, for your membership. We appreciate that.
Yay!
Yeah. Thank you for the party lights.
Yes, thank you.
All right. I think we need to get to the news while we're painting.
Yes.
Feel free to jump
have
in.
any
I basically just talk the whole
fine.
time. Do I have any what?
Wraithbone paint? That's the one paint I forgot.
Is it it's
GW.
Citadel?
Yeah, it's a Citadel. It's their primer like tannish color tone.
You're welcome to go take a look.
look.
I
All
recommend taking your phone for light because we don't have good lighting.
I understand. Let me check that.
But I know we have some bone colors. I don't know if we have that one specifically.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Let me
No worries. And yes, don't forget to vote in our poll. Like all polls, it's very important. We're talking about cheerleaders at some point today.
Hell yeah, we're talking about cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are awesome.
Are like the unsung heroes of football.
And they don't have enough of them in the game.
This is true. All right, guys. It's time for memes. You got it?
Oh, it's a Shopty bone. It'll be close enough. All right. It'll be close enough.
All right, cool. Okay, the memes, which is also our news. This tells you what's been going on in our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, you should join it because it's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Chris, for the membership. We'll get the party lights going while we do memes. Yeah, this one is this is like nothing to do with us, but I thought it was great. There was some like 80s dating video montage that someone posted in our Discord.
Okay.
And they're all very goofy, right? Because it's the 80s. And this guy comes out with like one of those Viking hats on.
Yeah, yeah.
And you can tell he's a cosplayer, or he's like, not a cosplayer, maybe a LARPer or something. And he's like, I'm Fred. And I was like, okay, how many of us are Fred? You know, like that's totally us. So that's us. That's us guys.
I'm Fred.
I'm a Fred. Yeah. I mean, nice. I don't LARP, but I'm a dork.
I mean, I feel like, I mean, what is LARPing but having a good time
in costumes,
playing a game in costume?
Yeah, it's fair.
I'm gonna LARP on our game.
It's true. We're totally gonna LARP as cheerleaders.
Yeah,
it's gonna be great.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is the only meme, other than the Fred one, that's not about me.
Okay.
This is going to be...
Everything
there's
else is
a
about
lot
you.
of Meg lore that's happening in the news this week.
All right.
I don't like it all. But this is about Zach. This is from Molecule. Zach doesn't like when people talk to him.
Okay.
And somebody talked to him.
Oh,
and asked him how his burger was at an airport.
Uh-huh.
And chat still hasn't gotten over it.
To be fair, I also am not a huge fan if it's one thing. It's one thing if I'm doing an activity where I'm expecting socializing to happen.
Sure.
But I will admit, if I'm eating a meal and you came up to me and was like, how's your burger? And I didn't know you, I think I would give you a look of what the fuck are you doing talking to me?
Okay.
So I get that. I'm apparently with Zach here.
Zach's made a new friend.
He and I can sit silently eating a burger together, and if anybody approaches us, we'll just be either really sad or really aggressive towards them.
Yeah. Okay, this is us calling the team's armies over and over again. Because I keep doing that. It's like they murder each other, right?
They do.
Like, it's kind of an army, if you think about it.
I mean, really, it is. It is very much an army. I don't have a palette, I just realized. I'm going to borrow yours.
Steal mine, yeah. Go for it. Because all of my colors are pretty much out already anyway.
Nice.
I'll need a section. Here, let me see if
I'm just gonna use this tiny little area right here.
It sounds good.
This is gonna be too dark.
There's this too if you'd like to use. You could actually keep this if you'd like.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Perfect. We just have them lined up.
You know what? This even has a white in it, so I can mix my Shopty bone with it and make it a little lighter because it's definitely darker than I expected.
This is me. These are my 3 canned responses.
Listen, look, what?
People are like, what? I'm like, listen. People are giving me shit about something, and I'm like, listen. That's it.
I understand.
That's how you stop it. No more explanation is needed.
The German 3.
Yeah. This is Soy Sumer. Soy, this was great. You got me. I thought it was hilarious. Okay, what's the next one? I think the next one, yeah. The next one I said I wasn't going to show, but you guys know I'm not like that. Of course I'm going to show it. I love making a jackass of myself for your benefit. This was a screenshot from the intro last night. I was mid-rolling my eyes, and Zach froze it. And I was like, you got to get a screenshot of that. It's too good. And then immediately regretted it. I was like, actually, I look fucking disgusting here, and chat's going to have their way with it. And that's what they do. This is Umi and Barry and Soups all being terrible. There was an earthquake yesterday. Did you feel it?
I don't think I did.
Yeah.
I'm an hour away now, so I don't know. I don't know.
It might have been the day before.
Was it? Okay.
It was this weekend.
Yeah. I didn't realize.
We were in Hobby Hang, and we were just
you're like,
the table started shaking, and it was so quick. I was like, do I need to get under the table? And then it was over. I didn't even have time for the thought.
Yeah. I have never done that.
Gotten under the table?
Yeah. In the have I been here for 10 years now? I think I've been here for over 10 years. I think I've lived in California for 10 years now. And I don't think I've ever done that. I don't think I've experienced an earthquake.
Like a real earthquake?
Like a real earthquake. Like there was one.
Just the fun ones.
Yeah, like I remember one back in my old place when we first moved here that rattled the apartment pretty heavily and like knocked some things down and definitely like woke us up in the middle of the night because it was like a random in the middle of the night one. So like that was freaky and the like of being startled awake suddenly.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, we've woken up. Is it 12 plus years? Holy shit. But yeah, we've woken up in the middle of the night from some like strong ones, but never to the point where like I felt like I needed to actually get under, like they've never lasted long enough where I felt like I needed to do the thing that school taught me to do when an earthquake happened.
Duck and cover.
Which is duck and cover.
Yeah. But that did happen. Here's a normal one.
That's me.
Thanks, guys.
That's me. I very rarely paint eyes. And if I do, they're glowy.
Smart.
I only paint the eyes of creatures that I can have be glowy eyes.
They should have added glow.
Because that way I can just fill in all of that white that I've cleaned up with another color and I don't have to fucking care.
Yeah. And then Umi made another normal one. Now these are not quite off the rails yet.
Okay.
It's about to go off the rails.
Is it?
Yeah. Because Barry cannot seem to stop using this meme template of a mandrill effing another mandrill, I guess.
I mean...
And now it's me. And you guys thought I wasn't going to show it, but of course I'm going to show it. And Patsy, I agree with you. Woof is right. These are pretty terrible. Thanks, you guys. Okay, next up is a spoiler. So, if you didn't see last night's game and you care about the outcome, then, pause or go away or mute it or I don't know, do whatever you got to do for the next 2 minutes.
Get the fuck out of here for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then come back and squeak.
And make sure you come back because we are having a giveaway.
Yes.
And I haven't told you how to enter it yet. All right, spoiler alert is over. I thought this was a good one. Last night I won.
I heard.
I wasn't supposed to win. I had a really dumb list. I'm bad at it.
And I did. I think it was Havman was in my stream afterwards, and he was like, "Hey, the Hobby Collab stream's over, so I'm here full now." And I was like, "Oh, cool, who won?" And he was like, "Meg won." I was like, "That's awesome."
I had no business winning.
Okay.
I do this all the time, but it's fine.
You have no business winning all the time, but you still win? I think you have business winning then.
I have no business, whining as much as I did. I get really nervous. I get nervous playing on stream, believe it or not.
I understand completely. There's a reason I don't do it very often.
Anytime I, make a mistake or I sit there thinking for too long, I'm like, oh my God, everyone hates me. They all want me to die. I go from 0 to 100. So I won, and it felt weird. It just felt weird.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
I hope that feeling becomes more common and it's no longer weird.
Here, I'm going to put you in focus.
Oh, okay.
We're going to switch over
to
you.
Sure. That's fine. Is that the end of our memes?
That's the end of the
was
news.
The last one of excellent. There we go.
Cool. Yeah, I am sure everyone wants to see what you're working on, but
I'm painting a shoulder in red.
Yes. Cody Bernard, member for 12 months.
Heck yeah.
Burr, it's cold in here. Must be some clovers. Yeah, from Bring It On. Have you seen Bring It On?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, it took me a moment. I was like, Bring it on. Oh, the cheerleader. I haven't thought of that movie in ages. I should watch that before our game.
We should.
Oh,
yeah. We should. Yeah. We should do that in Hobby Hang, you guys.
We should.
I love that movie. It
was actually, I remember it being really good. I am a sucker for a well done dramatic chick flick. And I recall that one being actually quite well done.
Excellent, yeah.
And who was the blonde chick in it? She was really charming.
Kirsten Dunst. Right?
Oh.
Is that no good?
No, I mean
actually I hate Kirsten Dunst.
Well, so I actually
okay.
I forgot it was her in that. Okay, so you know what? I like her in that. It's fine. She's an adult there, not a whingy child pretending to be a vampire.
Okay. Oh, yes. Oh my God, you didn't like her in Interview.
Oh, fuck no. I hate that character. Screw that child.
Oh, I love that. My friend and I watched it and recorded a podcast episode about it. We couldn't stop talking about how bad we felt for her. Like, can you imagine being stuck in a Claudia, like 10-year-old body?
She was 6.
She was 6.
She was supposed to be like a child.
Yeah.
No. I understand completely. Kirsten Dunst also did a great job actually as that character. My problem is
she's annoying.
She's annoying.
She's so
and
fucking
I'm
annoying.
a Lestat fangirl. Okay? I do not like Louis. Louis can go die in the sun.
If only.
If only. I am not a fan of Louis. So his obsession with Claudia and the way that girl ripped their beautiful gay vampire love apart irritated me.
Gosh, you're right. Like, I haven't read the books, but that did not come across to me that they're like
lovers.
Yeah.
They kind of were intended to. Like, it's not explicit. Because Anne Rice was never, like, explicit with any of it, but she really implied all of it. Then she went weirdly, like, Christian and then did a bunch of stories about angels, and that's kind of where I just dropped out. Okay. Yeah, she was doing vampire stuff, and then she went hard Christian and started doing all of her stories about angels, but then they stopped, like, they weren't doing well because I don't think people gave a crap.
Right.
And so then she brought Lestat back, and I think he, like, started talking to God. Or something. Yeah, it was weird. But Interview with the Vampire Lestat, and Queen of the Damned are excellent.
I need to see Queen of the Damned.
Have you never watched it?
No.
Oh, it's so good. Also,
I've heard good things about
the woman, the actress / songwriter, singer. Yeah, Aliyah.
Yeah.
I think that was her. Or Aaliyah? Is it
Aaliyah? Or
I don't remember how to pronounce it. I know it started with an A. But, like, yeah, she passed away during the filming of that, and it was wild. Thank you for the gifted subs, Liberty Fires.
Accident. Yeah, thanks, Liberty. Here you are. We were talking about you earlier. I know. I haven't seen Queen of the Damned. I
am a little surprised. I'm like,
I'm not a vampire person.
Oh,
I like horror. I do.
You just don't like. You're not a vampire
are not
thing.
My thing, and I wasn't into Aliyah either at the time. Like, there's no draw for me when it came out.
That's fair.
But I do now. I would like to watch it because I want to watch there's a trilogy, isn't there?
Well, there's 2 movies. So there's Interview with the Vampire, and then there's the Vampire, or there's Queen of the Damned. But Queen of the Damned kind of combines a portion of the Vampire Lestat with the actual story of Queen of the Damned.
Okay, yeah.
Because they never made a movie about the Vampire Lestat.
Right.
They never actually gave him his own
That's
movie.
more the TV show that's happening now, right?
Is there a TV show?
There's a TV show, Interview with a Vampire. And season 1 is on Netflix, if you have Netflix.
What?
Yeah.
What?
It like takes the Interview with the Vampire story and expands it. So I think a lot more time is spent on Lestat, and it includes more details.
Okay, that's good. Like, because I actually thought, like, Interview with the Vampire, I thought they did a really good job with in keeping it relatively, honestly, true to the story. My only actual complaint, and this is really minor, Armand was too old.
Oh, okay.
Like, Antonio Banderas, love him. He was a great Armand. Armand's supposed to be like 16.
Oh.
He's
okay. They were all like very adult men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because when I said that there was some like homoeroticness with the vampires, oh yeah. The whole story
he came
with
off
him
that way.
Mm-hmm. Because his master, the one who actually created him, was like turned him as a child as well.
Oh, okay.
Like he that's why he was so sympathetic to Claudia in the movie.
That makes sense.
Was because he understands he wasn't made as young as her because she was like prepubescent.
Baby, yeah.
But like he was still a teenager when he got turned, which I mean like in the time period like in the 1400s or whatever, sure, an adult, but not an adult.
Yeah.
Also, Red Panda mentioned, yes, she did absolutely try to save her writing with the Lestat card, and it did not work. I think she had burned too many of her fans at that point, Anne Rice had.
For switching.
Yeah, she just, like, I just remember there was, like, controversy. I've only read the 3 books.
Okay.
And then I watched the Queen of the Damned movie, liked it well enough, but felt a little shafted that Tom Cruise wasn't Lestat anorianymore.
Okay.
And because like they changed actors because Tom Cruise was way too old by that point. Because it was originally
couldn't stay looking like a vampire.
He couldn't. He could not rock that blonde hair forever. Because it was like what, Tom Cruise as Lestat. It was Brad Pitt as Louis, and it was Antonio Banderas as Armand.
Yeah.
And I don't even remember who the fucking interviewer was because he does not matter.
Christian Slater.
Okay. Well, he's not really super important.
Who I think is kind of cute.
Actually, well, that's fine. That he was kind of cute. I don't remember him very well, honestly. Fine. But his role in the movie was so limited. He actually has a much bigger role in the, and that's actually why I'm curious about the Netflix show. Because if they're actually expanding it, because I think they covered the vampire stuff really well, they didn't cover Louis' relationship with the interviewer. Mm-hmm. Because it did not happen over a single night.
That's what it, yeah.
Like they really made it feel in the movie, I feel like, that it happened like in an evening.
So he has an actual relationship.
I think he ends up, like, if I recall correctly, it's like been so long. I was a teenager when I read these books originally, so I am going off my memory. But I recall there being a much, like, a bigger back and forth between the interviewer and Louis, because he's hesitant to tell the story in the first place because he doesn't want the interviewer to just want to be a vampire with him.
Yeah.
He's like, this isn't the point. This is not why I'm talking about this. I'm just an angsty bitch and I need to talk about it.
Yeah. Like, don't make a spectacle of my life choices.
Don't make a spectacle of my life choices, and also don't follow me into this undead perpetual life thing. It's not the best.
I forget how it ends in the movie.
I do think he gets turned. No, he does. I think he does.
Yeah.
Spoilers, I guess, for a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
It's not 30. It's not. Is it 30?
It might be, dude. I just turned 40. When did that come out? If it came out in the 90s.
It did come out in the 90s,
definitely,
I think.
like a 30-year-old movie.
Or was it in the aughts? I can't remember.
No. It was not aughts.
You don't think it was...
No. You guys. We're old.
Yeah.
Some of us are older than others.
You're not that much older than me. Okay? You are actually not that much. If you just turned 40, you're not that much older than me.
94. Yeah, so I would have been 10 years old when it came out.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, you were... How old was I how young was I when I watched that movie? What were my parents doing?
What were they thinking? Jolly Roger. My God, I was not even born then. Oh my gosh, Jolly Roger.
What a baby.
Little baby Jolly. Rudy, can you share how Blood Bowl teams will differ from your AOS streams? Games will differ from your AOS streams. Duration, use of camera angles. How are the pitches progressing? Thank you, Rudy. Rudy's been a lab mandrel for 13 months. That's as long as we've been around. If you guys have your free super chats, feel free to use them. Today's a good day for it. If you're not a member, why not?
Why not?
Turn on your free memberships.
Yeah.
You'll probably get one. Excuse me. So how will they differ? Well, they're going to be a lot shorter. Blood Bowl is just a much quicker beast. No? I mean, okay, I'm sorry, guys. Yesterday the game went over 4 hours. Blood Bowl's not going to take 4 hours, is it? For a game? Okay, Angela is seeming to say it will run long.
Okay, legitimately.
Okay, let's hear it.
From what I have experienced / also spoken to people.
Okay.
It's really dependent, but okay. Because you don't have rounds in the same way that you do in normal games, you have to conclude your 9 back and forths. Where's the thing? Hold on. Is it 8? I don't remember. I need to look at I always base it off of my dugout.
Yeah.
My 8, yeah. So you go through all 8.
Yeah.
Even if somebody scores.
Right.
So you reset, which means you have to do all the kicking again. It's going to take a while. It's going to be about the same. I think it's going to be the same length.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So wait. So if you don't If you score by your turn 4,
you keep going with that because there's two plays, right?
Right.
you keep going
Yeah.
until you hit 8.
Yeah.
And then you do it again.
Right. Okay, sorry. I thought you were saying that you start over if you hit
No.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying is you don't start over, so you're going to continue.
Right.
It would be shorter if you started over. You see what I'm saying? Because if you ended the game, if you're like, okay, somebody scored and now we're going to go to the next round, it would be shorter if you started over. It's not shorter because you're not starting over. You go to your full 8 to give people the opportunity to maybe score again.
Sure.
Or possibly steal the ball and like have the other team score or something. But from my understanding, like an average Blood Bowl game takes between 2 to 3 hours. But since a lot of us are going to be new, I'm expecting that to be a little longer.
Yeah, right. And plus we'll be streaming. So yeah, okay. 3 hours probably tops. I can't imagine it goes 4 hours.
I would hope that it wouldn't. I would hope that we would both have at least enough, like, because I've played a fair-ish number of times, and I know we're practicing today.
Working on it, guys.
And yeah, we're working on it, and I'm sure there'll be like somebody around who also knows the game a little bit better and can help us out if we're struggling. But like, I think it's going to be a little bit of a longer game, 2 to 3 hours.
Okay, 2 to 3 hours I think is fair.
Okay,
I think we're going to be doing like talking and goofing around and the dancing. The producers,
we'll cheer.
The producer. Oh my God, do I have to do that? The producers.
Rah, we're going to suck your blood.
Yes.
That's all. That's my cheer.
I need to come up with one now. God damn it. You guys will have to help me come up with one because I'm not
No, it'll end up being better than mine. That's not fair. Help me come up with one.
Help us both, please.
Okay, you both have to, everybody has to help us come up with a cool cheer for both our vampires and our Nurgles.
Our Nurgle. Yeah, we can remind everybody really quick because there's some new folks in here again. This is our upcoming Blood Bowl mini tournament schedule. So Angela and I are number 1. We're starting the series.
You think we can get through 4-minute turns? Sir. I know. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, Polly. We'll work on it, but no promises. Anyways, we're going to have a fun time.
I like yours. Yours is good. We got the clap. Yes, we do.
We got the clap. How about you?
There you go.
So good.
There you go. Easy peasy.
Yeah. Why don't we chat a little bit with you about your team?
Yeah.
Zach and I and let's see. Yeah, Zach and I went through our teams and Bryce and why we wanted to play with them. And also just like about their stats. So now it's your turn.
All right. So my beautiful vampires. So the reason I chose vampires is because if it hasn't been obvious from our conversation about Anne Rice and vampires already, I am fucking obsessed with vampires. I loved Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I wanted to be a vampire slayer. I also wanted to date Spike really hard and then stab Angel through the heart with a stake. Okay, so I like vampires. That's very obvious. Hence why I chose this team. I also just thought they were really cool in regards to, I love the Dracula aesthetic. The black, red, white are so good. But also, I thought they were really fun in regards to what they can do. So I like the regeneration rule.
Tell me about that.
I actually will need to look it up specifically because I don't remember the rule, but it basically helps keep my guys from ending up off the pitch because they get injured.
Yeah.
So it's just a little bonus. Obviously, my Thrall don't have that. They're my weakest. This is not the book I need.
Is
this the book I need?
Yeah.
No, regeneration is the sorry, no, I have the there's a couple of rules for my vampires, like Bloodlust, that are not in this book because they're so new.
Got it.
But I believe that regeneration is in this book because it is a standard undead rule. And I would like to look up what it is.
Okay.
Because I don't remember.
No worries.
So it's the one rule I actually didn't use that much when I... Oh, right. Okay, so after a casualty roll, it allows me on a 4+ to disregard it and ignore the casualty. On a roll of 1 through 3, however, the casualty roll is applied as normal. So basically, if I'm taking casualties on my vampires, I have a 4-up basically save to make for them to prevent them from actually getting hurt.
Okay.
So that's really nice. The Bloodlust, though, is actually where I decided to really jump into these guys because I thought it was a fun rule that is going to make this very challenging, and I'm excited for it. So Bloodlust is essentially a rule that whenever my vampires activate, they must succeed on a Bloodlust roll, and each of them has a different thing. You can see it actually in the parentheses. So my runner and my thrower both have a 2-up. Pretty easy to make. But my blitzer, and I'm not running a Vargeist in my squad.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not. No. I don't have that model. So I'm not doing the Bargeist. But if I had one, he would be a 3-up. So he'd be a little challenging to make happen. But basically what Bloodlust does is if they fail, they can still do all of their actions as normal.
Okay.
But they must end next to a thrall so that they can bite the thrall.
Okay.
So I get to take my own players out.
What's a thrall? Yeah.
My humans.
Oh, right. A thrall. Yeah.
It's basically, if you're in vampire like lore, a thrall is often a human who has not been turned, but is basically your blood bag.
Okay. So
they're under your, like, in Vampire the Masquerade, that's like where I know them from the most. Mm-hmm. And in that instance, they're normally like the human that the vampire who's, you know, trying to blend into society uses as a food source so that they don't have to physically hunt and get found out. Yeah. But yeah, they're basically juice boxes. As Millwall
they're
Scum
like
says.
A human kind of familiar in a way, right?
Kind of, yeah. What
is his name in Dracula? The guy, he's like locked in a tower.
Yes.
He was one, right?
You know, honestly, he probably was. Like, I don't know if he called him that.
Yeah.
But
the other one is there's one in What We Do in the Shadows.
Orange
Reinhold,
it's very much Malkavian.
Okay. Got it. Reinhold. The other one, Renfield. What is the other guy in that freaking movie that I'm trying to think of? Anyways, it doesn't matter. What We Do in the Shadows. Yeah, what is his name?
I have not seen that.
Okay.
But I need to. I promise I'll watch it soon. Is it on Netflix? Is What We Do in the Shadows
on HBO?
Oh, fuck. Why are they all on different shows?
I know.
God, that's annoying. Okay, I need to watch it. I have been told, like, literally everybody I know who's like, wait, you like vampires and you haven't watched What We Do in the Dark? And I'm like, no, I don't watch a lot of TV. That's not YouTube, guys.
Same.
I don't watch a lot of TV. That's not YouTube.
Just don't watch a lot of TV. Yeah, Zach and I have been trying to make it like a thing where, like, okay, we're gonna watch something together tonight and not be on our phones. Like,
we do. It's called YouTube.
But ours, we don't primarily watch YouTube.
My problem is like
so funny.
I watch like a lot of educational stuff on YouTube. Like, I'm, like, watching like Nile Red and like those kinds of people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like my relationship with YouTube is like, here's where I go to learn or work.
Yeah, it's It's I'm either keeping up with what other people are doing in my field so that I can see what's going on and like try to keep pace as a content creator, or I'm doing educational stuff, or I'm watching. Okay, the only other thing that I watch on YouTube is comedy crap. Mm-hmm. So like I'll watch like try not to laugh challenges.
Okay.
And those kinds of things with like Iron Mouse and like Ludwig and Connor and like those kinds of people.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I like the regeneration thing. I mean, I got used to that with
Abigail was a really
Soulblight.
Good vampire movie.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I think did I
When
watch
did that
that
come
one?
out?
No, I haven't seen that one. Sorry, I'm thinking of Let Them
Not
In.
a fan of Hobby. What happened, Polly? Why don't you like us anymore? What did we do?
Well, yeah. What happened?
He's joking. He does this all the time. He's like playing with our hearts.
Don't play with my heart. It's sensitive.
Yeah. Terrible, Polly.
I do watch about 20 hours of Ludwig a week. Yes,
okay.
I watch a lot
of
Ludwig he's a. Oh, I'm a little embarrassed
Polly.
to say. Ludwig is a very popular streamer / YouTuber who does a lot of like. Have you heard of the Streamer Awards?
No.
Okay.
I haven't. Okay.
Have
you been nominated?
No, fuck no. I'm nowhere near. Ludwig is like a 3 point whatever million subscriber person. Like these are people who are huge. Yeah. These are like people who are friends actively with Mr. Beast types of people.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
So I watch that's what I'm watching. And Ludwig just does a bunch of comedy nonsense a lot of the times, but he also does like drama videos sometimes and like those kinds of things. I watch a lot of either nonsense or educational stuff. I think that's like the really,
one or the other.
Yeah, the two things.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ludwig's Cube was good in his little games that he did. Not the Olympics, but the Olympics. What did he call them? I don't even remember. It's not important. Chess boxing, yes, also chess boxing. Have you heard of chess boxing?
No.
Okay, so it's boxing in combination with chess.
Okay.
So they do a round of boxing for like a certain a time period, and then they go and they have an intense battle of chess, and they keep doing that. So they're getting physically pummeled, but then having to be expected to play chess. Okay. It was actually amazing. I will link it to you.
Okay, you should.
There's an entire he did like an actual event in a stadium with fans, like with a bunch of different people, and it was a thing. It was a thing.
Content creators are fucking nuts.
We should do a try not to laugh challenge with
What
me
is
and
that?
Meg.
Like you just put something on and we just don't laugh?
Yes.
That's it.
You put intentionally funny things on, and you attempt not to laugh.
I would die.
So I did one. I did one on my channel
fun.
with by myself, but Chaos Cultist like put me up to it. Yeah. And I lost.
Okay.
He collected a bunch of funny Warhammer memes.
Okay.
The toad, guys, the toad. I just couldn't handle it. I'll explain it to you in a second. So I did that, and the objective was I needed to succeed at not laughing, otherwise I owed him a pack of magic cards for every time I laughed at one of the memes that was in it. Okay. And I laughed 9 times. So I owe him 9 packs of magic.
Okay, so it's not like you have... How long do you have? Like...
However long they put together.
How long do you have to hold it?
The entire video, which was like 30 minutes.
Oh no, that's impossible.
No, well, yep, that's the whole point. That's the point is that you're supposed to fail.
I know. It's impossible.
It is.
No, I'm going to try and beat it.
But we should totally do it.
Okay.
I actually finally, for those of you who have been concerned and asking about where are Cece's packs, don't worry, I bought some for him yesterday. Blood Bowl boxing, yes. Oh my God. We would play terribly. We should get punched out and then come back in and be like, all right, I'm gonna like take my ball. I'm gonna take my ball and I'm gonna take it into the end zone, and I take it into my own end zone. Yep. And I score for her. That would be bad.
Well,
I'm excited actually to play against you because we have very different teams.
Yeah,
my team is fast.
Mine is slow but pretty durable.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Mine is durable but fast.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
And I'm very curious how
much about... Yeah. Give me a summary, Liberty, of my army.
So this lady, who's my only unprimed miniature that I have for the team because I have not asked Chaos Cultist to prime her yet. She...
Get to work.
Yeah, Chaos. How dare... No, he does so much for me.
I'm kidding.
No. She has a movement speed of 8.
Okay. That's
what's
pretty...
your
I think my highest is 6.
Okay, so you do have a 6. Okay, that's good. Yeah. That's good. I was worried you were going to tell... as somebody who plays Death Guard, I know how slow they can be. I was really worried you were going to tell me all of your units, like the fastest you could go was like 5.
No, most of them are 4. Yeah. And I think there's a 5. I can't remember if there's a 5 Liberty.
So there's one other thing I want to call out about my team, just to let you know of something to keep in mind.
Sure.
So the one other ability that we did not talk about when we had my stats up that I have is called Hypnotic Gaze.
Yeah. Let's talk about it.
I can remove your tackle zone.
No.
Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
I hate it.
I will be doing it.
No.
Yes. Yes. So Hypnotic Gaze allows me to remove tackle zones, which is very nice, especially for maneuverability. Now, thankfully, I am only bringing... I almost said 3. I held up the wrong number. 4. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Vampires. So only 4 guys will be able to do these things.
Okay.
Everybody else, I'm bringing 8 humans. 8 linemen.
Well, I'm going to...
Please don't kill my linemen.
Foul you as much as I can.
Okay, I'm going to call the ref.
Fine.
Okay, and then you will not
pay him off.
Fuck. Fine. Well, I'm going to then use my sure hands to just run the ball down the field, and you won't be able to catch me because you're a slow, stinky Nurgle man.
That's true. I'm going to slip on my own bile.
You will. Oh, speaking of bile, what is the Nurgle's Rot ability do? Can someone in chat tell me what Nurgle's Rot does? Because that's the thing I'm scared of for her.
You're worried about it?
Yeah, I don't want to be near you and you making me stinky.
Oh.
We're beautiful, noble vampires. How dare you make us smelly?
It's true. It's not right. Okay, so I know that I'm plague-ridden. Let's see. Which means... And if that player cannot be saved. You get infected with a plague
No.
I forget what happens after that. I did write that down somewhere for myself, but not here.
Okay.
Somebody's going to have to figure it out. It's not going to be me.
All right. But plague.
Disturbing presence, I know, affects this. Let's see. -1 modifier to the throw action or pass action. Because I'm disturbing.
Oh, that's sick, Liberty Fire.
Thanks.
Okay, so Nurgle Rot allows you to steal my... How dare you?
Thanks, guys.
You can't...
Again, I don't know my rules yet.
You're going to make zombies out of my linemen?
That's fair.
No, it's not.
I'm going to have, like, some silly string. I'll spray it all over them so we know that they're marked.
No! That's fine, actually. That's actually really cute. Please do.
I will. I don't want to stain them though, so I'll test it and make sure
it doesn't leave a mark. Because I'm a little worried about the white shirts.
Right?
Like, I think everything else would be fine.
I don't want to mess with them. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Anyways. So.
Okay. Well, thankfully, I'm kind of hard to kill except for the lineman. So I have to. Okay. So I need to worry about my lineman being next to her. Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Thanks for your patience. Oh my gosh, let's take a look at Angela's models while she's painting them.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going pretty well, honestly. I love ball red, if you guys are not familiar with the contrast color ball red. It's real nice.
It is.
It is kind of, like, I will say, it is more opaque than a lot of the other contrast colors. So if you're looking for the transparency that you normally get with, like, say, Blood Angels red or Flesh Terrors red, you will not get that with this.
Yeah.
You will need a wash over top of it, I think, to really get the depth that those ones produce. However, it's working extremely well for what I'm doing right now because this is something I was talking about with my chat when I was working on my Thrall lineman.
Yeah.
Because I know nothing about football. Okay, I'm not a football fan, which is really funny because I love this game, but I am not like I've watched a number of Super Bowls. Yeah. And that is the extent of my football watching. That I can actively remember. Like, I know my dad, like, back in the day when I was home as a child, would have, like, the Patriots on in the background because he is from New England and he loved the Patriots. So I remember them being around, but, like, I myself am not a football fan. And I forgot why I brought that up. Well, I'm tired.
It's okay. I think it's pertinent.
Oh, we were talking, so it was something to do with chat.
What did chat do to us this time?
I think they asked a question and I was answering it in related.
I think. Well,
no, it wasn't that.
Your point about you like Blood Bowl, but
I
you
don't.
You're not interested in football. I think is great. Like, it's fine. Like, how many people share that view?
NFL is inferior to Blood Bowl. Be careful.
Oh,
you might upset some people in chat.
Yeah. They might upset each other, but like. Yeah, this game is sold in the UK, right? It originated from the UK. They don't watch football either.
That is true, actually. It's really funny because I always say Blood Bowl I always refer to it as football, but it's actually like rugby.
It's closer to rugby.
Yeah,
from what I've heard.
I think it's actually closer to rugby.
Yeah, which I've never actually seen.
Neither have I.
Being played, yeah.
Yeah, neither have I. So I have known nothing about rugby.
I think I just know you get passing. Hurt in it. Yeah, and they don't wear like the same kind of gear that we wear. And other than that, I don't know. I don't know anything about rugby.
Yeah, I know nothing about rugby. You know, you make a good point, Barry. How many people actually like war, and yet we all play these war games, right? You know, fair enough. I'll not feel as bad about it then.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, JPC, for the membership. That's awesome. Keeping us going.
Heck yeah.
Welcome, James Abley. And thank you, John Havman, for your super chat. Watching my two absolute favorite hobby ladies and watching Seahawks versus Patriots at the same time. Oh, nice. Blood Bowl and football. What a great day. Glad you're happy.
I hope the Seahawks win for you, but because of my upbringing, go Patriots!
They do have the best colors. So
they do have really good colors.
I'll root for Seahawks.
Okay.
You can root for Patriots. There we go.
No, I don't want to. They're very like red, white, and blue right now, and I don't know if I really am excited about America at the moment.
It happens, yeah. But I think it's great that you don't know anything about football because now we can talk about it.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Football.
We're gonna let me find it. I need to turn this off. Look at the back end. Don't show them. We're naked. All right.
Whoa. What? That's for other places.
Yeah, we'll do that later. Okay. So I thought it'd be fun to rank football things. Things that have to do with football but aren't actually football itself.
Mascots are absolutely the way to go. Why? Does rugby not have mascots? Is that the reason?
Do they not?
Is that because I would just realize I'm like, okay, this is a missed opportunity on Games Workshop's part. Where the fuck are the Blood Bowl mascots?
Oh, I made one. Chat encouraged me to make one. Yeah, I have little nerdlings.
Oh, they're so cute.
One of our fans, Ty, sent me the Chaos.
Oh yeah, the Space Marine Heroes set.
Yes, and it had the sassy nurgling on it.
Oh, that's so
that
cute.
One, yeah. So turned it into a little mascot pile.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I think I shared this in our Discord. I have not primed it yet, so I haven't.
Can I ask?
But yes, mascots. We like mascots. Mascots are up there. We like those.
We do like mascots, right? And Blood Bowl should have some mascots. It's a very huge missed opportunity on Games Workshop's part, and I'm incredibly disappointed. How dare they waste time on other things and not create mascots?
Crazy. Like, they would sell like hotcakes.
They would.
I feel like they would sell like hotcakes.
I think they would too, because I think they'd be stupid.
Yeah.
And that would immediately sell them all. Because you could make them really cool, but stupid.
Yeah. And that's
also, imagine a dwarf in an actual like mascot costume or something, like or
like a head that's too big for
giant,
it.
giant head on a tiny body.
Yeah,
he's like a bobblehead. It's like a bobblehead.
Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, the Super Bowl halftime show.
Yes,
I love the Super Bowl halftime show, and of
so
course
many
I'm
nip slips.
Show one that features Beyonce. This was a missed opportunity for me. I had a chance to be in this halftime show.
Wait, really?
Like in the crowd.
Oh, okay. I was like,
because it was here. This is the one that was.
Is this the one that was in the
Santa Clara?
The new stadium,
the
or whatever?
49ers.
Yeah, the 49ers stadium.
And she was like a surprise guest, and I was like, God damn it! I totally missed it. It was before I cared about Beyonce, but still, I was like, fuck, I could have been there. Anyway, this was my favorite. I cried watching this one. I don't usually do that. Nice. I was like, this is really nice. It feels good.
I've only watched a couple of the
but yeah, I love the Super Bowl halftime shows.
The halftime shows are so cool. I mean, the commercials are always really fun too.
Yes,
the
commercials.
Like, for the longest time, that was the thing that I paid attention to the most when it came to the Super Bowl, was I would just tune in when I knew halftime was happening or commercials were happening.
Yep.
And I'd be like, what weird, bizarre commercials are they going to have this time?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of festivity around the Super Bowl that gets Americans interested in it, even if they don't watch football.
Oh yeah, well it's the one thing, the Super Bowl, much in the same way that I think Europe and the U.S. gets into this one too, but I think it's much more of a Europe thing to get into. The soccer one. What is the soccer?
The World Cup.
World Cup, thank you.
Yeah.
In the same way that I think the world can get into the World Cup, and the way that people the entire world gets into the Olympics, I think sports are just one of the few things that we have as a society that even if we don't always like the same teams, we all can at least agree going to a sporting event and being involved in that is fucking cool.
It is.
That's why they've been doing it since, the Roman era, right?
Yeah.
That's why it always comes
brings
back
us
to
together.
Rome.
Good point.
Have you guys thought about Rome yet today? I hope so.
Well, now I have.
Yep, good. That's why I'm here.
All right, marching bands and color guard.
Heck yeah.
I was in color guard.
Oh, were you? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was fun.
I have no coordination.
Yeah, you know
so
what?
I've never did any of that kind of stuff.
I don't feel like I really do either, but what I liked about, color guard and therefore marching band is everything is plotted out. You learn the marks, you learn the moves, and you just execute. So
that makes sense.
Somebody else not doing their thing has nothing to do with you unless they run into you, right? But you kind of just learn how to do it and you do it.
That makes sense.
And it was only semi-dancey. Like,
Okay.
it's really not too dancey. Because, like, dancing doesn't always have a good impact on the crowd. But, like, having your flag and your baton and, like, your, I don't know, like, just big movements.
Yeah,
that
those
don't
big motions.
always look like dancing. Like, they're just things. Yeah, so it's not as... It didn't require the same amount of coordination, I feel, like actual dancing would
I think it's more just like I am really like I think when I say coordination, I mean in sync with other people. Mm-hmm. Like I'm really bad about being able to I think I'd probably it would just take me a lot of extra practice.
Oh sure.
I think because I never did anything that required that much coordination. Like the only sports I did as a kid was swimming. Like consistently. So that required zero coordination. Okay. And I never did like dance or anything like that. Never really did I never did team sports.
Same.
Much.
I couldn't stand it.
Because I couldn't I just messed up a lot and got in people's ways.
And I don't want to like have people be mad at me.
I'm also a klutz, so I will run into you.
Yeah.
Like if I'm running, I will run into you.
And I can't think in the moment. I'm like,
that's why I don't do
like
improv.
Panic. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, which is funny because this is improv
on the spot in a way. Yeah. But I also like here, like in my own YouTube channel, I can be like, I'm not doing that, guys. Forget it. Like,
yeah.
I can say that.
Yeah. Exactly. We have more control here. That is actually the reason.
Although I don't usually say no, but you know what I mean. Anyways.
Oh well, yeah, but great. I mean, but you still feel like you're in power because you have the button to shut them down.
I can make them be quiet.
You can. Ha!
Tailgating.
Never done it, but actually think it would be really cool to experience.
Oh yeah, you don't even have to go to the football game. You just go get food.
Exactly.
It's
exactly.
Great. Yeah, like a big.
Because it always reminds me of just like either car shows or state fairs.
I mean, that's
really
what this
kind of
looks
what it feels like, right?
This one is particularly crazy looking. Zach, are these normal? Like, do they normally look like this? Is it this nuts? I don't remember what it looked like when I went with. He went to LSU, which is a big football.
Rudy,
school.
I will make sure to do that afterwards.
Oh yeah, after the stream about.
No, worry. It's fine. I was reading it while you were talking.
No worries. Yeah, so Zach, I don't remember quite what it looked like how crazy it was, but yeah, they're fun.
Wait, this is a college tailgating party?
It looks like it. Yeah, that's Notre Dame.
Oh, holy shit,
yeah.
That's huge.
Isn't it?
I thought it was just a national team or an NFL team.
No, college I think is really where it's at for this sort of thing.
Oh, I see a North Carolina. Is that a North Carolina?
I think that's Notre Dame.
Oh, there's a D.
The D.
Sorry,
Yeah.
I saw the swoop and I thought it was a backwards C for some reason. That didn't make sense to me.
Patsy, Ohio State Marching Band is rad. Yeah, well, I purposely didn't choose them because nobody likes Ohio. All right, here we go. Next, head
Most
injuries.
NFL tailgates are lame. That's so sad.
I'm not surprised because they're corporate, right? Like they have rules and stuff for their parking lot.
Do they actually?
I can imagine that's why.
That makes sense. I hadn't really thought of it from that like perspective, but yeah, for safety reasons, they're probably like.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're probably that makes more sense. I can definitely see how a college football game tailgate would probably be a lot more fun then.
Right. Yeah, just like the college games tend to be more fun and like goofy and they're trying out things that you wouldn't try.
I'm not surprised by that. Wasn't there a period in the US where like tailgating was also cracked down on?
I thought
kind of hard for because there was like a riot or something.
I don't know.
But I don't that clearly didn't last because I know they still do it.
Like I don't know, we get riots in Philly every time the Eagles play. They don't even have to lose. So I don't know. This one's head injuries.
Okay, head injuries. Head injuries
bad.
We don't want.
We don't like that.
We don't like them. We want them to be safe.
There's like
no head injuries, please.
Sentiment that if we'd had less protective gear, we would play less roughly and therefore have less injuries. That's like an argument floating around out there. There's been so much like tech advancement in the like protection to help prevent that sort of thing. because they came down really hard on the NFL in like the 90s, and the NFL was like denying that this was a problem.
Oh yeah, well,
and then they finally came around.
So I remember because it coincided, I think, with the big drama with the WWE and all the steroid stuff, because they were also
all that shit.
Yeah, it was all happening
Bonds,
it was all happening at the same time. Yeah, no, head injuries are definitely, and you know, I've not seen that argument, but I don't know
if there's merit to it or not.
I don't know if there's merit to it either, but like just
don't
hearing
shoot the
it,
messenger. It's something I read.
Yeah, hearing it, I'm like, I could see an argument for that being the case.
Yeah.
Because look at back in the day when they used to wear like leather pigskins, like as their helmets, like quite literally.
Yeah.
So like, and I don't know if it was quite as rough back then, but yeah, it is. It's interesting. I don't know. Like it's such an interesting subject that I have no idea how to tackle it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, head injuries, let's avoid them if we can.
Yeah.
Injuries in general. Can we just like gently tap each other when it comes?
I know, we need flag football to keep us all safe.
Exactly. I do agree with Millwall though. Blood Bowl is what the XFL wanted to be.
Right?
I feel like that is what Vince was trying to do.
That did not last long.
No, because it's fucking stupid. And
it was a mess.
Vince McMahon is an idiot. And I stand by that.
It's fine.
He's a horrible person.
Oh yeah, I know.
I was like, I don't know if you know who Vince is. He's the former owner of WWE.
Yeah. Is he the one in all those memes? Like, where they
he's
bring
the one.
He's the one with
he's
the face.
He's the one who's always going like, in all the memes, and he's falling backwards because back in the 90s he was all about them titties.
Of course.
He's still about them titties, and that's what got him in trouble.
Yeah, I missed all that. I don't know the drama with WWE, but he doesn't sound nice.
No, he's a terrible human being.
Yeah.
Cheerleaders are the best, and there should be so many more of them.
Yeah. Cheerleaders are I don't know how people feel about cheerleaders now, but I remember there being like this really big or make fun of cheerleaders. Cheerleaders are stupid, like sentiment, like what are they wearing and they're immoral, whatever, like nonsense surrounding cheerleaders. But cheerleaders work really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
And they don't get paid enough.
And they also, like, do you know, okay, as a woman who works out a lot, do you know how hard, how long, how much effort those women are putting into
that girl does not get to enjoy pizza and burgers.
No, she does not.
That's not happening.
No, she does not. So please appreciate your cheerleaders in a consensual and a respectful way.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, you can find them hot, but only tell them that if they think that if they will be okay with that.
Cool with that.
If they're cool with that, be respectful.
They do a lot of volunteer work too. They have to represent the team. Teams will put like bizarre like eating restrictions on them. Yeah, and like ways that they can be presented in the media. It's like very
I thought we were over that
gross.
shit.
Hopefully, maybe I could be speaking like from years
from the past. I hope that's not the case anymore.
I remember learning this and being like, oh, that's really effed up. Like they're athletic. Like look at them. Like they work so hard and they have to look so good. Like who else out there is doing that? Not me.
I agree. What is life if you're not enjoying pizza and burgers?
I know,
exactly.
I know.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
What are we?
They're still effed up, Polly.
Are we doing? Is our games happening during lunch, or are we getting lunch before?
We're gonna have lunch. Yeah, we get like a 2-hour lunch break.
Okay.
Like, so, let's go back to the schedule. We'll come back to this because we got to rank all these.
Yes.
But this is going to be our upcoming Blood Bowl schedule. Angela and I are going to actually hobby together that day. So the 29th, you're going to get a double dose of us. We're going to do the hobby stream like we are now. And then
hopefully not painting our teams.
I know, right? Take a couple of hours and then do our Blood Bowl game. So it'll be a long day of Angela and Meg. Reminder, you guys, we are giving away this Blood Bowl set. It is the Champions of Death team, unboxed, unopened. This is from Bryce.
They have regeneration.
Bryce, who is playing the Reptile Dysfunction Lizardmen team on the 4th of October. Make sure you guys check out his game. He's giving this away through us right now. So stick around. We're going to tell you how to enter. We're almost, we're in the second half of the show.
Yeah.
So obviously the details are coming.
Yes, they are.
Yet. Yeah.
I don't even know what the details are. I don't know what your secret word is. I'm excited to learn it.
Yeah. There's a secret word you're going to have to enter. Do you guys want to guess what the secret word is? Go ahead and just type some random words, I guess. Cool.
I'm going to tell you all of them are wrong.
Yeah, probably.
Even if one of them is correct. Because I don't know.
All right. So we have these things that we just talked about, and now we need to rank them.
All right.
Because that's important.
S tier.
Definitely.
Cheerleaders, S tier.
Yeah. All right. Blah, blah, blah. I'm turning this off, turning this on. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and just put the cheerleaders in S tier.
Yeah, absolutely.
Angela and I love and appreciate cheerleaders. Thank you for all you do.
Yes.
Unsung heroes.
Unsung heroes of sports.
Yeah. Head injuries. I think that belongs in D.
I think it belongs below D. Let's put it in its own tier of this shouldn't exist.
One? Yeah. Like, let's rename D.
Yes, to no.
Should not exist. Enter. Wait. Come on, guys. Do it. Did it do it?
Update.
There we go. It did.
There we go.
All right. Great. Cool. That sets the tone for our list. We have our high and our low.
We have our high and our low.
Okay. Where does marching band fit into this?
I enjoy marching band, like as a concept in general, and watching it.
Yeah.
Even though I don't watch a lot of it, so I think A.
You think A?
I think
yeah.
A.
I think that's fair. It's not as good as the cheerleaders.
I kind of agree. Like, it's very cool. Don't get me wrong. I love seeing the coordination of that many people. But I do just love cheerleaders more.
Oh, sure.
Because they're in scantier outfits.
Yeah.
And that is literally the only reason.
That's fair. I'm ranking it up pretty high because I did it.
You did it,
and
yeah.
It was fun, and it was like
and that's why I wanted to put it up an A, because I was like, it seems like a really fun portion of being a part of this, like, of sports.
Oh my god! And band nerds and color guard,
heck yeah, are fun.
Get freaky in the school bus, and that's fun too. So
you heard it here first, everybody.
You did. Okay, mascots. I'm iffy on mascots. They're fine, but they're good as a concept. But I feel like people are not executing well.
You have to really nail. I think mascots for me are in B tier because I agree with you. I think they're fun, but they're really hit or miss.
Yeah,
but
some are really freaking scary looking.
It's more so that I feel like sometimes if you just get a person who's not into being the mascot, like I don't mind if they're freaky looking necessarily because like whatever, people are gonna do weird things, right? Fine, power to you. But it's when you get a mascot who's like unenthusiastic. You think mascots are C?
C tier. Interesting, Ty.
Mascots are B tier. Most are dumb.
Most are dumb.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, but that's the point of the mascot, right?
So are we listening to chat or to ourselves? I think
I'm gonna go with B.
Let's go with B.
I don't think they should be.
Chat.
I think those people also should be respected a little bit more because they are suffering in a giant furry costume.
Yeah, they work hard.
Boiling their asses off.
They're also cheerleaders.
Cheerleaders. Yeah, I mean there are like well, don't say that because I'll have to move them up. No, they're B. Let's move on.
Yeah, we're
tailgating. Is that what it is? The next one, or
we can do tailgating.
No. What's the next?
This is Super Bowl halftime show, and honestly, I want to put it in A or S tier.
Oh yeah, it's S tier.
It's S tier. Okay,
it's the halftime show.
It brings us together as people.
Yeah, it gives you a break. From all of your like blood pumping of the sport. You get to see cool celebrities generally.
Yeah.
Like, there's normally some fun celebrities there. And every, 5-6 years, you get a little nip slip. So it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's a good time.
For Janet.
Yeah, it sucks for Janet. but occasionally it happens, and it's an entertaining thing that happens. So.
Liberty, get out of here. Yeah, that's definitely S tier. Liberty's wrong. We don't agree with him.
No halftime shows. Get back to the field and play the game. They need a break.
Yeah. And it's fun. I like being entertained.
Isn't that what it's for?
That's why we do segments.
Yeah, I assume it's meant to, like, now I've never actually thought about it, but I assume the halftime show is literally to give the team a break more than anybody else, right?
I mean, halftime happens either way, right? Like, there's something to look at while they are doing that.
While they're doing that,
yeah,
okay.
Right.
Just do more cardio.
If it's a college game, then you get the field show with the marching band and stuff, which is fun.
Professional athletes still need a break every now and then. They're not like, what do you think they
are?
Machines?
Again, these people work so hard, and they're just like,
just
sports ball.
Just get on the field. I want you playing football 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for the rest of your life.
All right. Lastly is tailgating. I have a feeling it needs to be A or S.
I think it's going to be A because apparently NFL tailgates suck.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
But college ones are good. So we'll put it, I think A makes sense then because if you're going to a college game, that's fun, right? But then if you're going to a normal game, it's maybe less fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, here you go, guys. We like being entertained first. And yeah, head injuries suck. So
I like how one of our options wasn't even the game. You should have had one that was football.
Like the game itself, we're like, see.
Should not exist. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, Tactile Sun. Oh my gosh. I'd like to request that the final game for the tourney has a halftime show. What are we going to do? I need to think about that. That's going to be sometime in early November. So we have time.
We have time to,
what a good idea.
We should do it. We should do it.
Oh
we should make a halftime show.
Yes.
I don't know what to, I'm not coordinated. We can't do a dance routine or anything.
It's probably going to be something pre-recorded.
Yeah, there you go. We'll just play some music. Non-copyrighted, I guess. We'll play some copyrighted music. We'll dance to that so that we can get a good vibe going, and then we'll put something completely random, sports music.
Yeah, just random sports music.
We can just put a stupid like chant or something, and we can just like it'll just be you and me dancing. Yeah. It'll be all of us dancing.
We could do something stop motion with the figures. Oh, marching band with the.
There you go. That's gonna be so time consuming. I know. It'll be fun though.
I'm like, okay, we got to start now.
We got to start with.
Oh my gosh,
we'll be done
or Zach
next
can
year.
do a skit. Like, there's lots of options. Okay, I love this. Yeah. You guys, the nice thing about me and Angela playing each other is that it guarantees that there's going to be a girl in the second round of games. Yeah, because we're going to go from 4 games to 2 games, and then the final game, and then we'll bring it back at some point.
I am very curious to see like what actually. Can you bring up the list of who's playing again? I want to see like just based off of what I know about the teams, who I think.
Who's going to take it?
Yeah.
We need to make a bracket. If somebody in chat wants to make a bracket sheet for us, that would save us some time.
This is actually really tough because, like, I actually think you paired everybody pretty darn well. I love, by the way, that Chaos Chosen is going up against Chaos Dwarves.
Oh, I'm glad too because it was totally based off of people's schedules, just who would be able to do
things. No, I think it's going to be fun because I feel like you have. Because you said we have no tier 3 teams, so we have no basic boys.
Yeah.
So we've got only tier 2 and tier 1, and I think you're tier 2. I think I'm tier 1.
Your vampires.
I think the vampires are tier 1.
Probably.
I don't know if it says on this book. By the way, Red Panda, thank you. This has been
nice
the most incredibly useful Spike magazine ever sent to me ever, so thank you. Oh, also, I'm not going to be using them in the tournament because they're not here yet, but I have ordered my star player.
Oh, good. Okay.
And my other star player.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, so I have a vampire pirate chick, which she makes me really happy.
I'm glad that there's like chicks in this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's plenty. Oh, yeah, my runner's a chick.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, did you not see her majestic?
No. Oh, that's right. I saw her on
she's
cool looking.
Yeah, she's
very cool.
She's got the giant hair, the giant
Bye,
beehive.
Rudy.
Bye, Rudy.
Yeah.
Good luck on your trip.
Oh, it says Hobby Knight says you are tier 2.
I'm tier 2? Okay, cool.
So we're evenly matched.
So we're evenly matched then. I was worried I was going to be tier 3. Like, I was like, I don't think
at
I'm
the bottom.
Like... No, sorry, tier 1. Sorry, I was worried I was going to... I was worried I was playing a super advanced team.
Got it.
But I don't think the vampires are that advanced. I think they're, like, medium advancement.
You're a good player, so you're going to do well against me. It's going to be great.
You've never seen me play.
I can just tell. I can just tell.
You can tell that I'm gonna. Okay, well, I appreciate your confidence in my ability. So it's interesting. Lizardmen are really hard hitting, but Wood Elves are very good at throwing and running. Like they're fast. So like I don't. If the Lizardmen can catch the Wood Elves, I think they will crush them. If they can't, then I think the Wood Elves are going to be winning there. I really think the Dark Elves are going to win against the Orcs. No offense, Michael. Every person who I have seen play Dark Elves knows what they are doing this game. And while Orcs, I know, are incredibly strong and have are you running Black Orcs? Is Michael in the chat?
I don't know. He usually isn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If he's running Black Orcs, then I am less confident that the Dark Elves will win. if he is running normal orcs, I'm more confident that the Dark Elves might win that one. That is just my, like, very biased opinion on having fought against Dark Elves and got my ass fucking kicked. And I have no idea with the Chaos units, because I don't, like, Chaos is, despite loving Chaos in general, I've never actually played the generic Chaos. Like, I've never looked at the generic Chaos teams. I've looked at Nurgle, because I love Nurgle. Is there a Slaanesh team?
No, there isn't.
Disappointing. GW.
I know.
Every time. Every time.
Like, whose rules should we use if we were to fake a Slaanesh team? You know, like, it's kind of not as fun when you.
I think you'd have to.
Can you build it yourself? I think you. And give
I don't
it your
know.
Own skills and.
I mean, you definitely could do that. I mean, it would take probably like time.
A while, yeah.
But I think you could create your own. I mean, you would want the movement of a fast team. You would need the speed. They would need to be a glass cannon, so they need to be fragile but very fast.
Okay.
The Amazonians would be fun. I do like the Amazonian team a lot.
They're cool. That's right. There's a whole team of women. What am I talking about?
Yep. There is the I've seen really cool alternate sculpts for them too. Mm-hmm. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with I believe it's pronounced Punga? Punga. He is a 3D artist who sells STLs, and from my understanding, I think he focuses like almost exclusively on Blood Bowl, but there's a couple people that I follow on Instagram who like buy his stuff all the time, and they look so cool.
Yeah. Oh, neat.
Yeah. Okay. He's so good, right? Like, his miniatures are amazing. They know who he is. He's very this guy, from my understanding, is very well known in the Blood Bowl community because he loves Blood Bowl and just like is a very talented sculptor and does like really cool STLs that you can 3D print of alternate teams. And like I think he's done a Skaven one, which I really, really liked. I haven't looked to see if he's actually done alternate vampires, although I do really like the vampires from just GW.
They are cool, yeah.
But like I do like supporting like and seeing other sculpts and everything.
For sure.
They're similar to the other the other Chaos factions, 4 Chaos Warriors, mutated claws with long legs. All right.
Oh, nice.
There is a fan-made Slaanesh team out there with rules.
I saw this when I was searching for like the stats and it said like Slaanesh unofficial, and I was like, oh, that's cool that someone made it up.
Yeah, that's really cool because like the fact that GW is so disappointing.
I mean, like, come on, guys, it's war, like blood and guts and like it's because violence, and it's like show some titty. Like, who cares? Like,
I know your demonettes your demonettes used to show nipples.
What? Yeah, they took that away.
Yeah.
What's wrong with nipples?
Nothing. Nothing's wrong with nipples.
I mean,
that's why I don't understand why the Blood Angels also don't have their nipples anymore.
What?
Yeah. Have you not seen that?
I didn't realize they took anything away, but yeah.
Oh my God! Nipples? Don't even get me started on the Blood Angel rant. I loathe what Games Workshop is doing to the Imperium right now.
Okay.
Between what they've done to the Inquisition and what they've done to the Blood Angels.
Soups, what do you have to say about that? Soups might cry. I don't know.
Nipplegate 2024. I never forget. Exactly.
Soups plays Blood Angels, and he's all about them.
I'm a huge Blood Angel fan. Like my partner's main army, my main Space Marine army that I have the most painted is also Blood Angels.
Yeah.
And the fact that the Sanguinary Guard no longer have their nipples on their armor or their wings irritates the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
And then the fact that, like, Kotez doesn't even look like the art of him on the cover. Like, that's what bothers me. Mm-hmm. Like, I have gotten so much... I made a rant on my Instagram.
I love it.
About, like, a little reel about how GW has just decided to ignore their old design Bible for, I'm assuming, a new one. Like, I'm assuming what actually has happened is they've updated and changed their design Bible and gone, this is the direction we're going in now. But I hate it because they have removed so much non-problematic iconography.
Yeah.
From a lot of their models, and it bothers me so much, and it really is frustrating that they cannot even coordinate their covers for their codexes with the models they are making brand new to launch said codex. Look at the codex for the Inquisition.
Okay.
For the Agents of the Imperium. Look at Kotez on that, and then look at what they did for his model. And tell me they are different people. Because they are. They are just straight different people.
Okay.
Exactly! He doesn't look like a GW model. I completely agree.
I need to take a look at this after this stream.
I'm gonna pull it up right on my phone right now.
Meanwhile,
for you because...
Tactile Sun, free the nipple. Thank you for the super chat. I guess we agree with you. Yeah, and so does chat. They're giving you thumbs up. Thank you for your support, Tactile Sun. I'm so glad you joined our community. You're so fun.
He is great, isn't he?
He's so fun to have around. Yeah, and I love his models. We're gonna show off fan stuff very soon. Also, everybody in chat say thanks, Bryce, because he's the one who donated this box for the giveaway. So say thanks, Bryce, because Bryce is the magic word to get entered if you would like to win. So if you'd like to win this box, I will pick a winner at the end of our stream. So stick around for it and say thanks, Bryce, in our chat.
That's him on the cover.
Okay, looks cool.
That's the model. Hold on.
Sorry, I screwed that up.
No, it's
I don't
fine.
know how to use a phone.
Okay.
Okay, I see him. He looks like old and kind of fat. And this guy looks
He's bald?
like he's got
Okay,
shit going
you see
on.
how he's bald?
And he also has like light coming out of his head. Where's
yeah,
the light?
he's supposed to have a halo.
They should have that, right?
But like, okay, look at see how he's got all
He's
of
got
these,
like crap all over him. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's very smooth.
he doesn't. Where's his eye? Where's his like wraps? Where is like even his fucking
Yeah.
knee is a different design.
Yeah, that's weird.
What?
I'm used to them looking like so ornate.
Like
Right?
you can't see that at all. Like it's just
We can show it on the camera if you want.
It's not. It's just like book looks amazing. He's got a bunch of shit on him, and they just stripped him in the model and gave him a diaper. I
Terrible.
don't understand why.
That is weird.
Like it just. I understand changing and updating your aesthetic to because you either find something about the old design problematic or you're just wanting to go a different direction. Maybe you're feeling stagnant in the design process. I get that.
It's a copyright friendly diaper.
But like it is a copyright friendly. It just bothers me that they can't even coordinate their
their
artists to do the same fucking designs.
Do you think that they ever they're like, here's the design we want to go with, but your budget is this. Like, so do what you can with that? Or is it really like, do you think they're just not talking to each other?
I don't think they talk to each other. But with the number of, for the fact that we have had evidence of the play testers for 10th edition, like commenting and coming out and being like, yeah, we told GW that this was probably not a good idea for this rule, but they were like, oops, it's already in the book and it's being printed.
Oh. We'll get that in the FAQ.
Yeah, and it's like they clearly, I don't know like what their calendar looks like, but they aren't talking and coordinating things well, and they're not, I feel like there's a major disconnect between departments in GW. And it's unfortunate because I do legitimately think it's creating a schism in the community that really should not be there.
Yeah.
Especially when they are a multi-billion-dollar company and have been telling us for literal 30 years what the vibe of their game world and lore is meant to be. And they haven't even, like... It would be one thing, I would be so much more okay with all of these changes if they had done a hard reset like they did for Age of Sigmar with Warhammer Fantasy Battles.
Sure.
Because then I'd be like, fine, it's a new world, it's a different thing, I will accept these changes more readily because you have given there a reason to be these changes. But like...
And then 40K sort of becomes another version of Horus Heresy. In a way.
I mean, honestly, I'd be it won't do that because then they would remove Xeno because like Horus Heresy doesn't have any of the Xeno in it at all.
Okay.
At least modernly.
Right, that's right.
Like because like and Chaos does not exist like technically.
Okay.
Yet in Horus Heresy.
Right. That's right because it's all Space Marines.
It's all Space Marines. Like, it's literally all Space Marines. Yeah, it's all Space Marines. It's all of like the times we all are nostalgic for of the Space Marines. Because we all, like, put a hand up in chat if you are one of those people who just, Horus Heresy is 40K for you. Like, even though it's not, it's 30K.
Yeah.
But, like, when you think of Warhammer, you're picturing Horus fighting in the Emperor. Like, I feel like that's what majority of people think of first and foremost.
Okay.
Is the conflict between Horus and the Emperor, and that's what it all is. No, you don't? Okay. Well, I do.
Hello, Super Reedy, you big hunk. Really quickly, Captain Mannering's Lab Mandrill for 13 months. Thanks for using your free super chat.
Okay, well then when you think of 40K, what do you think? I'm genuinely curious because I thought it would have been the Space Marine conflict. Like, I would have thought it would have been brother versus brother. So what do you think of then?
Howdy and thank you, Bryce. Awesome to see Meg and Angela. Love the energy. It's nice to be here with together. Glad you're here, Mannerings. I haven't seen you much. How's your new house? Hope it's
Marines finding Xeno?
Lovely.
You know what? I appreciate all of you people for actually considering, like, thinking about the Xeno. I feel like so many people that I talk to are like,
meh.
Marines. Imperium. And it's nice to see the Xeno getting some love.
We're a very Xeno-friendly house. Like, I played Tyranids and Zach played Tau, and
I didn't know Zach played Tau.
He plays Tau. Yeah, well, when he hasn't played any of 10th Ed. Because we've really just been focusing on Age of Sigmar.
I'm waiting for 11th.
Sure,
honestly.
sure. All right. This. I don't think guys, guess what? I'm probably not going to finish the skin today. Who knew?
I've painted.
Meg never finishes.
I've painted 4 armor pieces, and that's it.
Yeah.
So far, so we're making good progress.
Yeah.
It's because we're talking too much.
I know. I love it. No, not too much.
Okay, we're talking enough. We're talking the correct amount.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, and I never get anything done. But usually when I'm in hobby hangout, that's when I get a lot of work done because I don't talk. But yeah, thanks for sticking with us, you guys. We're going to pick a winner soon, but we do need to switch over and talk about fan stuff. You guys have been busy. You guys have been really busy in our Discord.
Painting.
So I'm going to do that soon. I want to finish at least one person's skin today, so I'm going to do that. I won't get to the pus, but I'm going to do that really quick. Make sure you guys type thanks Bryce in chat because Bryce is the secret word to enter yourself in to win this giveaway box, this Blood Bowl box.
I keep doing that. I keep messing up my order. I need to do the skin of my vampires before I start painting their shirts, and I keep just being like, I'm working on their clothes.
I try to save the skin for last anytime I can because it's my favorite part.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually, I sort of, when do I do skin? So my normal go-to for when I'm painting is I do one of two things. I either work from my darkest colors to my lightest colors because I don't want to have to, like, touch up light colors when I get dark colors on them accidentally, so I don't really do that. Or, which is more likely what I do, I work generally from the most recessed portion of the model out.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because again, for the same reason, if I don't want to have to touch up the more recessed areas.
Yeah.
If I can avoid it.
Right, that makes sense. I try to, I aim to do like the face and the skin last because that's like my treat.
Yeah,
like,
that
my
makes
reward
sense.
at the end.
Well, it's also
that's the
generally
stuff I like,
a more exposed area
a lot
too.
of times I just do it because I get excited.
That's fair.
I shoot my load early.
You're like, I'm so hyped for this.
I love skin. Yeah, it's great. All right, I got one dude to the end.
Yay!
Aside from the pus, so that's fine. So I'm gonna switch over to fan stuff because you guys have been working really hard. There's been a lot going on. I've been really focused on Blood Bowl, and so I've missed, a lot of what you guys have been working on. So it's always nice to catch up on Sunday and Wednesday when we set this up. So let's pull that up.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, you did it. This is Roshan's. Roshan.
Nice.
Roshan's amazing. Roshan, this is actually his Crowing For It submission. We'll talk about what Crowing For It is at the end of the stream. So if you're not sure what the hell I'm talking about, you will know soon. But Roshan sculpts everything from scratch.
Oh, does he work with green stuff, or was it what? Do you know what medium he's working on?
You know, that's a good question. I should know this, but I don't. I think it's mostly clay.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys should go check out more of these pictures. Oh, did we miss Liberty Super Chat? Thank you, Soups. I'll get it. Sorry, Liberty. We were distracted with
I
jokes.
was ranting about Space Marines. And then being really shocked that you guys don't think about Space Marines a lot.
Yeah, we'll get back to it. Don't worry, I promise. Sorry, Liberty. But yeah, Roshan sculpts everything from scratch. This is meant to be like an interpretation of Night Before Christmas, Shai Hulud, Oogie Boogie. I think there's Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Love it.
He just sort of combined them all into this and hadn't painted it. He left it on a shelf for a while and came back to it to enter it into this month's Crowing For It challenge. So I guess let's go back to us really quick, and we'll go through Liberty's super chat, and then I will show you guys the Crowing For It challenge early because it ties into what Roshan's doing. Liberty, I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Let me find it. Oh, wow. It's back there a lot. I really did skip it.
Whoa.
I'm sorry,
Oops.
Liberty. I'm such a jerk. Oh, wow. Let's
Wait.
find it. It'll be over here. Okay, yes. I'm sorry. Liberty Fires, thank you for your donation. My favorite vampire team in lore was the Black Sabbaths. What other band songs would be a good vampire name? Black Parade.
Black Parade would be a good one, yeah, from Fall Out Boys.
I'm like, Beyonce, you mean?
What would be another good...
Fall Out Boys. Also, yeah. What about, who else did Black Parade? It was, the guys who did Helena.
Is that not who you were referencing? Because I'm like sitting there going, oh yeah, Black Parade from the Fall Out Boys. That would be a good song.
I was
for
thinking,
vampires.
Who's the group that sang Helena? Anyways, they have a Black Parade.
I know. I think I
also,
vaguely know that song, but I'm terrible with
Megadeth.
names.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Megadeth would be good.
Good vampire names.
Oh gosh, that's a tough one.
I mean, I want to say like Typo Negative has a bunch of songs.
Yeah, probably.
Peter Steele, like, I felt like, what's his name? Antonio Banderas looks just like
Oh,
Peter
I'm sorry.
Steele.
I'm completely wrong.
My Chemical Romance. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's
I was
what
like, I was like,
could
wait,
not
Fall Out Boy
remember.
was not correct with that.
That's
Thank
all
you.
right. That's who it was.
Wow,
okay.
I'm just gonna go crawl in a corner now.
Nah,
with
you're
my
good.
emo
I
self.
like big bats and I cannot lie. Typo Negative for an all thrall team. Oh, that's funny.
That would be really funny.
Yeah.
That would also be a terrible team. They're
be so bad.
They have no bonus skills, and they're humans. They're just little
They're just
humans.
normal. They're
little-
humans just like us. The black number ones. Yes, I love that.
That would be a good one.
course,
Yeah.
I don't know, like, what's good vampire music?
I don't know. I actually, despite liking vampires, I don't actually listen to a lot of songs that are about vampires. I just
Yeah.
pretend
I
I
don't know, is there,
am a
like,
vampire.
something there, like, from Beethoven? Or something with a harpsichord in
Probably,
it? Like, that could be
probably.
creepy. No dwarves allowed.
An all lineman league. No, that would be funny though. God, could you do that? Is that something that you could actually like? I wonder if that's something you could actually do. There are so many. So there's actually like multiple different ways to play. There's multiple different variations of Blood Bowl because like you have Dungeon Bowl, which is you underground. Like you're playing Blood Bowl but in a dungeon.
Okay.
So you have a completely different board and it's not nearly as open. It's not a field. It's literally hallways.
Mm-hmm.
And then you've got Sevens.
Yeah.
Which is the smaller
It's
version,
like half size
which
or
is
something,
technically
right?
still different from Blitz Bowl, which is
is-
also a half-size version of Blood. I don't get those two. I don't get the difference between Sevens and Blitz Bowl, other than Blitz Bowl is sold in like Barnes and Nobles and nowhere else.
Oh. Get the normies into it.
It is. It is meant to like. It is definitely meant to get new players into it, but they also like pitched sevens like that when they launched, when they like redid it. So I was like, but don't you already have a game that does that? I don't understand. And then there's also it's the one where you're instead of being underground, you're in the city. Mm-hmm. Like you're literally in the streets of like Altdorf or whatever. And I don't remember what that one's called. If somebody in chat can, like, if Red Panda's still here.
Love Bites. Ooh, good one.
Ooh, Love Bites.
Leopard, yes.
Yeah, that is a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah. Okay, Black Crows, also good. Really quickly, so reminder what we're doing right now. We're showing off fan stuff. This was Roshan's submission to Crowing for It. And so really quickly, let's talk about what Crowing for It is. This is a monthly competition, challenge, I should say, we do in our Discords. If you're not in our Discord, make sure you join. It's fun and supportive. Every month is a new theme, and to enter, you just make a post anywhere in our Discord with this hashtag, Crowing for It, mind the E. At the end of every month, the mods and the cast vote on who the winner is, and they get a Discord title. You get to boss Soups around while he paints a Castellan Crow mini, and we also send you a physical prize. And at the end of the year, that whole model is just going to be like this chaotic, lovely mess. Painted very well. Soups is a really good painter. And one of the 12 winners will get to take that home. So make sure that you guys check out this month's theme, When Worlds Collide. Interpret that however you want. I don't know how I would, but I think Roshan did a really kick-ass job with his.
Bat Out of Hell is a good one.
Oh, yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, because he literally mashed up different references into this piece. So thank you, Roshan, for your entry and for your fan stuff.
Liberty, that is a great name for a Amazonian team.
Ladies.
Oh my god, yes.
I love it. Oh my gosh. You guys know who you're talking to. This is Yusuf's. What is this again? I should know this. It's like a big...
Oh, that's Be'lakor.
Thank you, Be'lakor, yeah. Amazing.
Nice.
It looks nice, yeah.
I really like how the chains stand out super strongly against those black wings. Like, that is sick.
They really
also, that base is awesome.
It's so cool. Yeah,
wait,
I love
is he
the
stepping
lava.
on a chaos? I didn't realize he was stepping on a chaos boy down there.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, you're
He's
right.
stepping on one of his own boys.
Of course he is. What a jerk.
It is Be'lakor. He's like,
This is K-Sauce. K-Sauce did a bust. We don't get to see a lot of busts in our Discord. We're a very like army focused community, and in general, like as the majority, I would say. But so it's really nice to see something that isn't used for gameplay in our Discord. This is beautiful, K-Sauce. Thank you for submitting this. I don't know where the bust is from, but it's really lovely. Nice job with the colors.
Yeah, the skin tone on that looks really cool. I love the teal of the cloak as well. I've only done one bust, and it was a big old orc.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a lot of
fun. Okay, this is NC... No, this is not NC Wolf. Who? You guys... You just submitted... Oh, yeah, the Iron one. That's right. That's cool. And we did a critique for Iron One on on Wednesday's show. He was working on glazing up whites. So here's the finished.
I really like it.
It
looks very sharp. Like, it definitely looks like armor that is being used, but maintained, which is really, really cool. Like, I love the highlights on it. Also, I didn't know that there was because is this Legion? This looks like the Legion one, not the Shatterpoint one. I didn't know there was a clone with the little...
Is it like a hologram?
Yeah,
it's kind of cute.
Yeah, thing. That's so cool.
Yeah, nice job. And nice job on your white blending.
Yes, the white looks amazing.
Hard. This is Caden. We know this guy. We've met Dan at Old Town Throwdown, and he was working on his turtle. And I just, like, cannot... Oh, V is for Vampire by Powerman 5000. I cannot get over this base. Like, this is great. Like, I love the turtle, but then I was like, oh, look at the water base. That's so cool.
Oh, that is cool. Did he do... It looks like it's actual water effects on there. That's really neat. Yeah,
he poured some resin, it looks like.
Ooh,
really
fancy.
Nice job. And so cool to see the turtle. We don't see a lot of Deepkin. Zach is going to start a Deepkin army, so I'm hoping he gets that done sooner rather than later, Zach, because I want to see the sea creatures on the table.
That would be really cool. Yeah, Deepkin are really neat. Like, I like them more than I like the Lumineth Realm Lord offshoot that they did for the elves.
Yeah.
I much prefer the Deepkin in regards to just aesthetic. I like the horns that the Lumineth have, but like they went too bovine with it. Like I just didn't like how like cow they went with it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to remember whose this is. I'm gonna.
Oh my god, Synthwave Deepkin would look amazing.
Oh yeah.
All those vibrant colors, especially with all the coral and stuff. Oh, that would be so pretty.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to find this one, who this belongs to, but this is some terrain. Really nicely done also. Yeah. There we go. Voodoo Fairy. Oh, this is Voodoo Fairy. Okay, great. Yeah, this is really nice terrain. I forget what game it's for, but it looks nice and dirty.
It looks Shatterpoint or like, or maybe it's Infinity actually. I don't know what has the platforms. I know there's like one GW kit that had somewhat similar terrain like shapes to this, and it was one of the Necromunda sets, but I don't know if this is from it.
Okay.
Because I remember they had like
Ash.
Oh, it is the Ash Waste.
Cool.
Okay, that is the Necromunda set then.
Nice.
So is this one of the platforms without the hut on top then, you think? Because I thought they all had like a little like building thing on top of the platforms. Am I missing stuff from my Ash Waste set?
There's a few more pieces, pictures of this in our Discord. I don't remember if there was a hut.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is. Because like,
not sure.
Yeah, because I recognized it a little bit because I have the Ash Waste set.
Yeah.
But I didn't recognize this piece specifically.
Soups. Here you go. Here's your Blood Angels.
They're beautiful.
Soups has like 20,000 points of Blood Angels.
Heck yeah.
so many red boys. These guys have yellow faces, so they're a little different. Yeah, which ones are these, Angela?
I don't know. They're Primaris.
You just like them.
Well, I just like Blood Angels.
Blood Angels, yeah.
I like red.
Yeah. Okay, it's only 8,000 points. Yeah, nice job, Soups. Always.
Have you ever have you shared a picture in her Discord of your full thing?
He has, and we shared it here a couple streams ago.
Okay, I'll have to pop into Discord and take a look.
You know what I didn't see? I did paint him up a birthday gift, and I did not see it in that picture.
Oh.
It was a little skink mascot for Blood Angels. This is Midgar working on some. I was gonna say skinks. Midgar is working on some Skaven. Yeah. Nice work, Midgar. You were saying that you had just done a wash over the base and it helped a lot.
Looks really good.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
I love that green of the warp energy.
These gross little rats. They're so funny.
Oh yeah, no, I love so I have a Skaven guard army that I bought off of at a swap meet actually. If any of you guys are familiar in Oakland, it's not there anymore, unfortunately. But when Endgame was still around, if you guys were familiar with Endgame as a space, they used to do like I think it's like twice a year they would do like a swap meet type meetup thing for their wargamers and everything. And at that time, there was a guy selling this army because it was actually a buddy of his who had passed during combat, serving in the I think the army. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Not that he passed, but he was selling the army to then donate that money to a veterans fund for his friend, which I thought was really cool. Yeah. That was the part that was cool, not the friend dying. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. And this army was almost fully painted. Like there was like a few rats that hadn't been painted yet. And so I was like, sold. I bought it. And in it, I had a lot of bits, and they came with, like, all the Skaven models come with so many little tiny rat friends.
Oh, yeah.
And so I have so many of them, and I put them on, like, random D&D minis when I'm doing horror things. Okay. So I was running a Strahd, well, I wasn't running. I was in a Strahd campaign, and I made if you guys have ever played the Curse of Strahd campaign for D&D, you'll know, Baba Lysaga, I believe is her name, the hag, basically. So I made a version, I sculpted some additional crap onto a cheap little D&D hag miniature that I thought needed oomph. And it's like the one time I've kit bashed. And then I took some of the little rats from that set and I put it on her base because I was like, she needs to have some little rat friends, and it was so cute.
That was close.
Nothing happened, it's fine.
Thank you, Midgar. Okay, and this just came in this morning. Boggy.
Ooh.
Boggy, I don't know if I've seen your work before, but it's cool to see more rats. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Everybody's in on this rat thing. I'm sorry.
It's because they're adorable.
They are. They're fun. And they're so gross.
And they're fun to paint. Like, I love painting fur.
They look fun. Me too.
Yeah, fur's so fun to paint.
Skin. Yeah. Very cool. Okay, this is Filippo. Filippo,
damn.
I was looking at your Lumineth and I was like, what am I doing to myself? I'm going to do it. I'm going to non-metallic metal my Lumineth army that I'm working on. I'm going to do it. The whole army.
Is that non-metallic metal?
I don't know if this is or not.
If that is non-metallic metal, that is some of the best non-metallic metal I think I've ever seen in my life.
This to me looks like metallic paint.
I think it's metallic paint.
Yeah, but I was like, oh, now I can really clearly see all of the freaking metal.
But it's so good. I will say,
it looks great.
Not a huge fan of the Realm Lords, like the Lumineth, but
pretty.
These are, this color scheme on
Isn't
them,
that nice?
It's because it's moodier than what they do.
Yeah.
It's so moodier in like comparison to what I feel like GW puts those beautiful lads in. And also these guys don't have as many horns, which is great.
That's true. Yeah, they don't. Nice job, Flugo. This is Arya with her blue witch elves. I love this color. I love that they're not like a natural skin color.
I also love that because that also feels very appropriate to sports teams because so many people will paint their faces in their sports colors. Oh my god, that's so cool. Also the decal on that flag looks amazing. The flag is
pretty. And these have water bases. There's just like a lot of cool things happening.
Oh yeah, they do have water bases. Yeah. That's so awesome.
It's fun. Thank you, Arya. This is Bacon Golem. Another person I think that's new to our Discord, so welcome. And he was calling out acrylic markers being really good
for doing some details.
So I think he has a ton of these pictures. There's a bunch of Stormcast in his. Is this Stormcast also? I don't think so.
No, that's
It looked like there were a bunch of Stormcasts.
Unless
I don't know the difference.
No, that's definitely a 40K model.
Yeah, this one. I mean, but I don't know if the other ones.
Oh, maybe the other ones were, but no, this one's definitely. Yeah. It looks Black Templar to me.
Yeah, Dark Angels.
Oh, it's Dark Angels. Yeah. Okay.
That's cool though.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm an idiot. There is the.
Good. You know more than I do.
I'm exposing myself as a fake geek girl.
That's me, through and through. Really cool, Boggy. Tactile Sun. I love this model so much.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Yes. What is this for again?
So that I think is it a Reaper miniature? Is that what it is? Because I think it's one of the. Reaper has like it looks metal. Is this one of the old metal ones? Reaper has a huge line of D&D miniatures before WizKids started doing theirs, and they have some fun offshoots that are the monsters from D&D, but like designed a little bit differently because they don't have the actual licenses for D&D. It is a Reaper model? Okay, cool. Awesome. That's what I thought.
Yeah. Nice. It's so pretty. I love the way he photographs his stuff too.
Oh yeah, really he pops. He does good work with the light with his light box.
Yeah. All right. Now I'm forgetting who did this and I'm like what is her freaking name? Perpetual Dawn painted this.
Ooh.
Marathi. It took me so long. Super cool. I love all the colors going on here.
This is that's
very clean.
Very clean. I love those pink snakes in her hair.
Yeah.
Oh, Marathi, how you have changed.
I know.
How you have changed.
Her original sculpt was quite.
Oh yeah, something. I have it. I've painted original Marathi actually.
She's the one with the Madonna boobs, right?
She has some serious Madonna boobs.
Yeah.
She also has a really cool sculpt that's also one of her old ones of her on her Pegasus, which is really neat. But yeah, the wings look amazing in that. Oh, look at the little towel.
Aren't these cute? Yeah, this is NC Wolf's. He's doing little Tau like proxies. And he likes to do different color schemes for all of them. And doesn't play, just likes to paint.
Dude, that's
cool.
All the more power to you, man.
That. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. And it is cool like to see what people think is cool. Like people who don't play, like, I'm just gonna paint what I think is cool. And that's what he likes. So it's fun. Thank you. This is Cody. Ooh. Cody Cold Painting. Lovely. Does so much Kingdom Death. This is Kingdom
is this
Death.
a Kingdom Death?
I was about to. This is Kingdom Death. They usually are. If I don't recognize it, I'm
like,
I feel like
it's not booby enough for Kingdom Death.
Well, yeah, because they have their pinup line. And
yeah,
then they have
do.
Their regular line, which is less.
I think I've only actually ever looked at their regular line because everything else is for the game.
Right.
And I'm like, I have Kingdom Death. I have the core box. And I have a few of the expansions, but not that many. It's like 2. Yeah. Really good game. Very pretty. But takes up so much space.
Yeah. I really do want to get into it. Once we're done with Blood Bowl and I can take a break, I might try starting up a
campaign
because I would love to introduce that.
Be prepared to die.
Okay, I'm excited about that.
Be prepared to restart.
Yeah. Oh, this is Saul's. Saul, working on some Sylvaneth.
Man, Sylvaneth are so cool.
Excuse me. Yeah, and was looking for ideas for the crackle base, and so we suggested like doing glowing like in the cracks.
Yeah, no, that's
so it looks super cool. It came out good, Saul.
Yeah, I really like that crackle base.
It's fun, yeah. I've never tried a crackle base, but I want to now.
They're pretty fun. The one thing I will say is make sure, because I've had this problem, I know this from experience, make sure the paint that you have put down to be your color for the cracks to show through is thoroughly dry.
Yeah.
Thoroughly dry before you put your crackle paint on it, because if you don't, it will just suck it up.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, this came out really good.
Yeah, no, this looks great.
Nice job, Saul.
This looks really cool.
Yeah. And lastly, we have this little corn boy, and this is from Jolly Roger. Hey, Jolly Roger. See you in chat. This is cool. It's funny. I wanted to zoom in and crop it because I was like, there's so much good detail going on here. But look at the sword, like the staff.
Yeah,
it's got like lava. Yeah, and I was like, okay, maybe the base. I'm like, no, the base is cool too. Like this is just a really fun little work of art.
Did you? So he's in chat, right?
Yeah,
Jolly Roger. Hey, Jolly Roger, did you attach the skulls to his chest like that, or did he come like that?
Right?
Because that's so cool.
I love it. Yeah. What a fun take.
Oh, that's a great call, actually.
Gloss varnish the base.
Demo Gorgon. Okay, Demo Gorgon. I didn't think of that. Yeah, sealing it would probably also be a really good job.
Yeah.
really helpful.
Cool. Well,
he comes like that? That's so cool.
Did
you add the skulls to his base? Or did the base come like that? You switched out the arms and the head. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
I love the head. I love the like dual horns, but like one of them's like arcing out in a weird way.
What a weird model. I love it.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
Made the base? Okay. Yeah. That makes more sense. Did you use that like the box O skulls that Citadel sells?
Yeah. We have those too. They're great.
Everybody I know who does hobby stuff eventually will get that box.
Thank you guys for all the fan stuff. That was a lot.
Yeah, there was some awesome stuff in there.
Our Discord's been growing, which is awesome. We have a lot of fun in there, and you can tell by all the horrible memes and our monthly challenge and fan stuff. Like we're pretty busy. No, you're good. Just ended the poll. You guys voted for USC having the most fun cheerleading outfit, which is so interesting to me because it is the most old school cheerleading outfit ever. It's like a white sweater goes down to the skirt.
Like an actual sweater?
Like a sweater. It's like long sleeve sweater looking thing. And then a white pleated. That's very cute. Yeah. But yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys. So we have.
I actually don't know what any of these cheerleader outfits look like, by the way.
I know. Dallas Cowboys is the most iconic one, I think.
Is that the one that people would have used back in the day when they were like, oh my God, they're such skanks? Like because of their outfit, like looking really slutty or something, or is it more like?
It's very like tied to the branding of the cowboy.
Okay, I knew it was
Western.
blue and
I think
silver,
they have
right?
like cowboy hats. Yeah, and it's got like a cute little blue crop top and blue shorties, but like it has these cool like very country western looking sleeves that they wear.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, Dolly Parton wore it. She was in the halftime show like a year or two ago, I forget, and she wore the Cowboys.
Classic Dallas.
It was so cute. Yeah,
that's awesome.
It's a very cute one. But yeah, so that was who won. Now we have to pick a winner. You have one last chance to enter this giveaway for the Champions of Death Blood Bowl box.
Yay!
And don't go away if you win, because I got to tell you what to do to claim it. Got to make it legit, you know.
We gotta.
I don't know who you are. You could be anybody. Okay. So yeah, get your.
They were the cheerleaders in our cheerleader ranking pick. Oh, okay. The Dallas Cowgirls.
There you go.
I would assume not Cowboys.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense with the blue and silver, right?
Exactly. So last chance, if you want to enter the giveaway, say thanks, Bryce, because Bryce is the magic word, and you'll be entered. So you have another minute. If nobody enters, then we'll call it done. But while they're doing that, let's take a look at where Angela left off.
Oh,
for today. Yeah.
I painted 4 things.
Okay.
I got a little bit of done on his. Actually, okay, I lied. I painted 6 things.
Nice.
Go me.
You did it.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Very cool.
I did barely nothing.
That's fair. This is the guy I got the furthest with. I worked on skin. He's just about done. The last thing I need to do on him is touch up the pus bubbles. Like I want to add.
Your guys look so much better than mine.
No,
yes,
some
they
dimension
do.
like they are here. Like there's more dimension in the pus you can see here. So I'm gonna do that for him.
Okay.
And then the rest of my dudes are done.
But like,
once I get
look
the
at how much more shading you've done than me.
Oh, but that's a stylistic choice. Like I love how like bright and vibrant and like punchy yours look.
I'm just trying to compliment you because you're such a better painter than me.
Well, that's sweet of you to say.
You do competition, and that to me means that you're a tier above me because I don't have the balls to do competitions.
This girl.
What? I don't.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't have the balls either. Like literally.
You know, you do. You do because you've won. You've entered. You went to Nova and you were like, "Hello, here's my beautiful bust. Please give me a prize." And they were like, "Okay, here you go." And then you got a prize. That's what she did. She walked up to them and she was like, "I would like a prize for this.
Give it to me.
Look how cool it is."
The sale of Amalthea did actually go through, so that is a real thing now. When the museum, in Virgo's Vault Museum in Vegas opens up next year, end of next year, it will be there. So
That's
if you go to Vegas, you can check it out.
That is see
No,
talent.
That's just the hobby
Personified.
collab helping me get better because you guys encourage me and each other. So, okay, we're gonna pick the winner now. Liberty has stepped out, does not want to be part of this because he already has this set. Fair enough. Demogorgon, you also wanted to, what is it called? Recuse yourself from the
yes,
from the giveaway because you're in the UK. Trust us, it's fine. There's other UK people in here, and you're all eligible. So I'm gonna leave you just in case. You may not win, so don't worry about it. Thanks. Oops. Okay. Jolly Roger, I'm keeping you in here. Here we go. I'm going to pick a winner. I think we are done now with entries. And yeah. Ready? I'm going to roll it.
do it.
Let's see who wins. Did it? Oh, it did. It's John. John Hadman.
Hey!
That's awesome. Yay,
Which is great because I actually think he's been wanting to get a Blood Bowl team, so that's awesome.
And he watches both of our streams,
He does.
so he totally deserves it.
Totally.
Thank you, John.
So congratulations, bud. You got
We'll
some.
be sending this to you. Yeah.
Woohoo!
And super excited to kick off the tournament with you guys. And
heck
we'll
yeah.
see you there when that happens. One more time. Here's what it looks like. Here's our schedule. We had it up a lot.
Yes.
But there it is. Angela and I are starting this thing, and these are the teams that we have.
Heck yeah.
All right, guys. We went a little over, but that's all right because we started a little late and we were on mute and all these things happened and
we
life is chaos.
Professionals.
Yeah. We're going to go have lunch. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out.
Yes.
Thank you, Angela, for being here.
Yay!
You're amazing. I'm so happy every time you're here visiting.
Me too. I always enjoy coming out.
I'm excited to play some Blood Bowl with you after this. And thank you, Mandrels, of course. You guys are always giving us some extra support. And we have some extra goodies for you, so to say thank you. So thanks a lot for that. There will be a Mandrel workshop next Sunday. I'm finalizing the details, so stay tuned, and it will be about contrasting colors. So that was what the Mandrels voted on.
Nice.
If you're not a Mandrel and you're interested in taking that workshop, become one. It's cheap. All right, guys, that's it. See you guys later. Be kind to each other. Be kind to yourselves, and always be creating. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, now we muted? Okay, I think we're muted now, right? We can talk about that. Okay. What do you think, Angela?
I think so. Are we
What's up with Polly? What's up with that guy?
Are we actually?
What a mess. Oh, whoops, we're not. Sorry.